Over the last few days, I watched The Time Warrior, Invasion of the Dinosaurs, and Death to the Daleks, which were the first 3 episodes of the third Doctor's final season, season 11. The Time Warrior, which I always get the title confused with the Time Monster. Time Warrior introduces the new companion. You might have heard of her. Her name's Sarah Jane Smith. It also introduces a new monster, the Sontarans, and I quite liked it. It was very good. I enjoyed that it was. I enjoyed the pseudo-historical elements to it. Yeah. Then the next one, Invasion of the Dinosaurs. The dinosaurs weren't particularly good, but I can forgive that because it was a really good plot. Another unit story, which was good. Always good to see more of the Brigadier. Yeah, the plot, the plan by the villains was very similar to Helen Cutter's from Series 3 of Primeval. And then Death of the Daleks was fine. It was different to Planet of the Daleks, but I also liked Planet of the Daleks more, although it does have the greatest cliffhanger in all of Doctor Who history.
Stop, don't move.
So it has that going for it, but other than that, yeah, it's perfectly fine as a story. I've actually got a mic now to record this with. Sadly, it doesn't have any kind of pop filter. But I recorded all of these because I've had some mental health stuff going on, which was why I couldn't record over the last 2 days. But yeah. Also, for some reason, the Doctor has this weird trans flag swan thing in the TARDIS. Over the last couple of days, I watched Doctor Who, The Monster of Peladon, which is the sequel to Curse of Peladon. It was quite good. I don't remember a heap about Curse of Peladon because I watched it ages ago, but I liked this one. It's a shame we went back to the Ice Warriors being villains because I liked them being misunderstood good guys in the previous story, but it makes sense. Yeah, again, don't really have much to say other than it was pretty enjoyable. I like a lot of the stories where they establish a different political situation on another planet that has to be resolved. So things like, I guess, Carnival of Monsters and these 2 Peladon. So it's a shame that we got Empress of Mars instead of getting a modern Peladon sequel. But oh well. Also, the Doctor survives 2 entire explosions in this story. Over the last while, I watched the final story of the Third Doctor era, Planet of the Spiders, and I think it was really, really good. Now, I don't really remember that much from the first half because I kind of went on holiday after watching the first half and then watched the second half. But yeah, I liked it overall. I'm mostly just going to talk about the second half because that's what I remember. I like how in the final episode they set up regeneration. I'm pretty sure that's actually the first mention of regeneration ever in the series, but I like how they kind of explain it as build-up for the Doctor's eventual regeneration. the ending felt a little rushed, but I like how the Doctor didn't have to really do anything. The Great One just kind of destroyed herself. There was one of the, I think episode 2 or 3 was just, the entire episode was one long chase scene that was insane. The Whomobile was flying for a bit. Yeah, I like how Yates was back, and I like how the Brigadier and the Doctor were just hanging out at the start, and it's kind of sad for the Brigadier because this is his best friend, and he's just become a completely different person who doesn't care about his obligation to Earth. And with that, I like how we get the culmination of the Third Doctor's arc, where over the last 5 seasons he's really wanted to get off to Earth, especially the first 3 series, but now he's dying and he calls Earth his home. Yeah, don't really have a heap to say, but yeah, on to the 4th Doctor now, and again, I'll put up the little tier list. See ya.